Hi once again everyone, it's 21 News Chief Meteorologist Eric Wilhelm here. It's a video we call Weather for Weather Geeks. It's our daily in-depth weather video. We'll take a look at our local weather, some national highlights, including some interesting things in the tropical Pacific Ocean in just a second. Well, let's first focus on where we've been through the first week of August. No surprise, it's been warmer than average. We had one cooler than average day on the very first day of the month, then two very average days, Thursday and Friday last week. But then the heat really cranked up over the weekend, and while today was not as hot as the last few days, it still was a little warmer than average at 83. And through the first week of the month, we're running 5.1 degrees above the average. So this is going pretty much according to plan. We're expecting another warmer than average month during the month of August, and that will make it 3 for 3 in meteorological summer. All right, rain over the last 24 to 36, even 48 hours has been, as it oftentimes is in the summer, it's been heavy in some spots, and some spots have had nothing. Now, last night, or last evening, early in the evening, we had some heavy downpours in parts of Trumbull County, especially around the Girard area, Liberty. These dropped locally, probably up to an inch to even an inch and a half or so in some communities around and just north of Interstate 80. That was late in the afternoon into early evening. Now, as we went through the late evening into the overnight, Cleveland area just got walloped with some heavy rain up here, a couple of inches worth of rain in a lot of spots up closer to I-90. Back here at home, again, we had some heavy rain in spots, but look at Columbiana County, hardly anything down here. And this is our driest county during the last 6 weeks has been down here. We really could use some wet weather south of 224, especially. All right, when I recorded this video at about 7:15, wasn't much on Storm Tracker 21. Couple of showers, spritzes, sprinkles trying to move into Columbiana County, far northwestern Trumbull. That's about it. There was at that point some heavier thunderstorm activity down closer to Interstate 70 near Zanesville and over towards Cambridge. A couple of claps of thunder southwest of Cleveland. Might see a shower in some spots. I can't totally rule out a rumble of thunder as we head through the night tonight, but I don't think it's going to be much. A lot of us will miss out on this activity. As you get up on your Wednesday morning, there may be a band of showers trying to approach already by 9 a.m., and I think our rain chances will start to go up as we go into the midday and afternoon. Tomorrow is August the 8th, and that means it's the start of solar autumn. I posted about this on my weather blog, ericwfmj.com, how it's becoming noticeable that the days are getting shorter. We're losing about 2 minutes and 15 or 20 seconds worth of daylight per day at this point, and that process accelerates as we go through the next few months. This is the 3-month period in which we see the most rapid decrease in daylight from now through early November. So yeah, sunsets, of course, getting earlier. We're at 8:31 today. By the end of this month, before 8 o'clock, and by the end of September, pretty close to 7 o'clock. And then, of course, as we switch over to standard time, that first Sunday in November, all of a sudden, signs that winter is approaching when the sunset is at 5:14 in the evening on the first Sunday of November. That's a ways away. Let's focus on the near term as we go into your Wednesday. Again, as a cold front approaches, and it's a pretty sorry excuse for a cold front, but it will approach and it'll probably spark up some showers and storms. Some of this activity may even get going before the morning is through tomorrow, and that's a chance for a spotty shower and storm continues into at least the first half of the afternoon. I think those rain chances will start to decrease as we go into the evening, and I think we are looking at a dry day coming up on Thursday. So hour by hour rain chances look like this for Wednesday, peaking early to mid-afternoon, but again, even as early as 10, 11, 12 o'clock, some places might see a little bit of wet weather pushing in from the west. Storm Prediction Center does have a low-end chance of severe weather south and east of Youngstown during the afternoon tomorrow. It's not a big chance, but it's a low-end chance that a few of these storms could get a little bit rowdy, again, especially as we get into the warmest part of the day. Thursday, I think, is a dry day with a mix of sun and clouds. Overall, pretty nice day. Dew points will come down subtly on Thursday. It's not going to be a big change. We're not going to see dew points dropping into the 40s. But dew points may back off into the lower 60s Thursday afternoon. That should make for a pretty nice second half of the day. Now, this next cool front will slide in and then just sort of stall as we go into Friday and the weekend. And that will lead to increased chances once again for some showers and some storms. What we'll have going on in the upper levels as we head into the weekend is a cutoff forming. We'll dip in the jet stream, and then an area of low pressure will cut off from the main flow the jet stream retreats up here, this thing gets stuck and kind of lingers and spins for a few days, at least a few days. And that means our forecast gets kind of repetitive for 3, 4, even 5 days. It'll start to lift out then as we head into the middle of next week. So chances for showers and storms at times for Thursday, Friday, and into the weekend. I'm sorry, Friday, Saturday, not Thursday, Friday, Saturday, really the whole weekend and into early on next week. Before I get to Hector's path, I wanted to show you this is a healthy hurricane in the Pacific Ocean. This is Hector, and it looks like, you know, this might impact Hawaii, but actually what we're expecting is this to go by south of the Big Island. Increased surf, rip current threat for Hawaii, but not expecting a landfall here. It's pretty rare to get a landfalling hurricane in Hawaii. It happens, but not very often. Right now, Category 4, 130-mile-per-hour winds. It will do some weakening as it runs into less favorable conditions to the south of Hawaii, down to a Category 2 by later in the day tomorrow into tomorrow night. May re-strengthen a little bit as it gets out into more favorable conditions well west of Hawaii. But a close shave for the Big Island. Again, I'm sure the surf will be a little bit rough for the beaches of the Big Island, but not expecting a landfall there. Not going to touch too much on the longer range tonight, so what you see is what you get. It's going to be a warm August. I don't see a lot of real hot weather. I don't see a lot of 90-degree days necessarily coming in the next couple of weeks, but a lot of days somewhat above average. Seems pretty likely for at least the next couple of weeks. Might see the pattern backing off a little bit cooler during the maybe 3rd, 4th week of August, but from now through roughly the 20th, it's a pretty warm pattern. Again, I doubt it's real hot. I don't think this is the kind of pattern that we're in early in July and briefly again over the weekend. But a lot of days with highs in the lower 80s, I think, coming our way over the next couple of weeks. I'll have an update on the longer range coming up in future editions of Weather for Weather Geeks. Thanks as always for watching. Have a great Tuesday night, everyone.